It is Friday, and what does that mean? It means my favorite way, and hopefully your favorite way, to get to know your Atlas recruiter, the often imitated, never duplicated Atlas MedStaff 5-Question Friday. In the Dallas office this week with Jennifer Wheeler. Jennifer, welcome.
Hey, everybody.
All right, so you ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
All right, here we go. All right, question number 1. Tell me who Jennifer Wheeler is.
Oh my gosh. So I am a recruiter. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a dog mom. And I have lots of friends.
Awesome. Okay. Question number 2. Your bio says you came from a healthcare background.
Yes.
Okay, what did you do in healthcare before this then?
So I started out in pharmaceutical sales, went through lots of formal training with some of the top names in the industry.
Okay.
So trained in cardiology, not a healthcare professional by all means. And then I did a lot, after I got out of that, I did a lot of consulting and work with home healthcare and the elderly. So I'm actually a certified dementia care practitioner. So I can train everybody on how to handle the elderly when they're having some dementia and Alzheimer's issues, unfortunately.
Insert Kurt Chase joke here, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know.
Kurt?
He didn't even hear it.
He didn't even hear
it. So.
But after doing that for a while, I branched out and I started my own company to consult with that whole industry.
Okay.
COVID obviously hit. Couldn't do any nursing home, elderly care things. So I started looking around, and everybody always said, you know what, you will be great as a recruiter. And when I was consulting with companies, I would hire and fire and recommend who to bring on. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So I did some research, found you guys, reached out to Kurt. He called me, then had lots of phone calls and decided to jump on board.
Awesome.
And here I am.
Cool.
And the rest is history.
Right, 2 years later, right?
2 years. Oh no, a year later.
A year later. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Later.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, question number 3. Your bio also says, and you made reference to this already, you're a dog mom.
I'm a dog mom.
Okay, but your bio says you have an angel dog and you have a devil dog.
Yes.
Tell me about these two.
Oh, my angel dog, Tyson, he's my baby. He's a 13-year-old golden doodle. He's the chillest golden doodle you'll ever meet. We get that all the time.
Yeah.
He's a snuggler. He's he's just my baby.
Yeah.
And then we rescued a Basset Hound mix.
Oh boy.
When we moved to Dallas in 2015, there were some tornadoes that came through around Christmas time that year. And his family lost their home to the tornadoes. And so my son and I were out actually getting food for Tyson, and they had all the shelter set up, and he was in a kill shelter. So my son went over, pulled him out of the crate, this little baby dog, and brought him home. So, but he is a half Basset Hound, but he is a devil. He, just his personality, he makes you giggle and smile, and so we have an angel and a devil, and he's rotten to the core. But we love him.
That's fantastic. Okay, question number 4. Who or what inspires you?
That's a tough one.
Isn't it? It seems like a very easy one, but you got to think about it.
No, that's a tough one.
Right.
Who inspires me? I don't get my inspiration from just one person. I think I pull my inspiration from a lot of different sources. My kids inspire me sometimes, and, to kind of date myself, some of the younger kids, just because the way they do things is so different than the way I started my career doing things, and I'm like, I just am totally in awe sometimes how they do things differently. And then, there are people, I love to see people that are just out there helping people, which is kind of why I like doing healthcare and recruiting. People that are out there changing the world and, helping people for the best. That's where I just draw my inspiration, When I see something good, I kind of like to do something a little good myself. So.
It kind of energizes you a little bit,
it does.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, I need to give back more, so.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Question number 5. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I would probably go to the Greek Isles.
I see a lot of people say that. A lot. And I don't blame you. It looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful. The
Right.
water, or, the lakes, like Lake Como in Italy, do a whole, combined 3-week vacation.
Food, cheese, wine.
What's
right?
not to love?
Yeah.
With a stop on the way back in Iceland for the Northern Lights, and then I'm done.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Stay in an ice hotel.
that does not. I don't like being cold. So.
But they say it's not cold.
No, you're nice.
I know.
That's,
I don't like being cold either.
Yeah, I
but
don't
you
buy
live
it.
in Nebraska.
Well, that's a whole different discussion for another day. So, Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was awesome to meet you in person, by the way.
Finally,
so
yes.
Everyone here has been super welcoming so far at the Dallas office, and so it's just it feels good.
Come
down
anytime.
here. It feels good. So,
We're
all right.
excited to have y'all.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.